record this time. Let's just get Twitch opened up on my phone real quick. Give me 1 second and I will start the run. I seem a little low energy today. I just got back from work like 20 minutes ago. So that's probably why. Alright, there we go. We are up and running. Let's go and get started. Once again, like the other speedrun on my YouTube, make sure you skip all the cutscenes. They are what takes up the majority of your time, unfortunately. It's a good thing the apocalypse happened, because I would not want to see her water bill. Alright, forgot to skip.
Who could that be?
Alright, just skip to this.
What the hell is that thing?
That is actually a very good question, Jill. What is
Got me
that
out of
thing?
here. What the hell? No way.
I'm probably not going to go for a no death run this time. Just because it is hardcore and occasionally the final nemesis fight can be cheap. I feel like this should be a cutscene, but
Okay.
alright, now walking sim. Just keep moving. Second she puts her shoulder into it, that's the cutscene. That's when you gotta skip.
Jill? Over here!
Ah, Brad, the coward that ran from the Arclay Mountains. What's up?
You okay?
When it zooms on him, that's the
How did
cutscene.
this all happen so fast?
I don't know. One fucked up thing always leads to another. It's like Arclay on steroids. Hey! Hey, wait! Down here!
Just keep following.
Damn it!
I'd be dreaming. How could this many people be infected?
Plot convenience. Try and get as close to that wood as you can. If he grabs you, it is an instant kill.
I'm sorry, Brad.
Get the gun. What am I doing? Quick turn. Now, I'm pretty sure Nightmare is the one that changes up the spawns, so we should be good. Yep, we're good to run right to the gate. On Nightmare difficulty, there's going to be a guy standing right in front of the gate, so you have to be careful with that.
Parking garage. Got it. Sir, are you alright?
Stay back! Don't come any closer!
Hey, come on. There's a helicopter waiting to take you to safety.
What safety? I'm not going out there!
The parking garage isn't far. I can
The
take
only
you there.
safe place isn't here!
Yep, we're just going to ignore him, leave him for dead. Just keep crawling. Alright, the second it starts to lean into the right there, that's when you guys go. Now there is a strat for this part. You try to dodge in between these two zombies that come out here, but occasionally this will happen. If he grabs you, it's no big deal, but occasionally it's something that can happen. But ideally, what you want to have happen is dodge right in between the guy, preferably getting a perfect dodge and going right through it. And of course, sometimes it just doesn't work.
Start, damn it!
It's all down to the timing.
It's my turn, bitch!
Alright, let's drive the bullet man off the cliff. And Jill survives us. Honestly, take a shot every time I say Jill survives us.
Oh, come on. Who's the dipshit that closed this? Sorry, we're gonna have to go around.
Damn it, Carlos. Always
Hey, what do you know about that monster?
Nothing. I've never seen anything like it. But it's
Now,
no
for
zombie.
This
It
strat,
knows
you
what it
want to
wants
try
and
and
won't
get in
stop
front of
till it gets it.
Carlos so he can kick
Don't
you
you like that in a
through
man?
No thanks.
Door
It's
front.
all yours.
Listen, I promise you're in good hands. I'm with the Umbrella Biohazard Countermeasure Service. UBCS for short.
Are you kidding me? Are you
So what you want to
fucking
do
kidding me?
is
You
try
guys are the
and
ones who
stand
caused
right
all
back
of this.
here.
Whoa.
Wait for Carlos
What are
to
you talking
push you through.
You don't have to trust me, but I'm going to the
If you're
shelter.
too far to the
Coming?
one side, he'll actually push you out of the way, so keep
Come
that
on.
in mind.
It's this way.
Now, as you're running down here, Carlos can push you. Unfortunately, that happened that time. But generally, he will just sort of push you along. Try not to get pushed into like a pillar or something.
Okay, first things first. We need to get you geared up. Head up to street level. You'll find supplies there.
All right.
Every time a radio call happens, that's a cutscene, so make sure you skip it. All it does is bog down your time. So make sure I grab these hip pouches. Alright, so we don't need this or this. Just gonna go ahead and grab the infinite launcher and recovery coins. Also grab the lockpick and bolt cutters, those will be helpful later. But for speedrunning this game, the rock is your best friend. Trigger this cutscene. Immediately turn around, trigger this one. That's all there is to that. Now let's head down here. We are going right for the I can't remember the name of it. The place with the shotgun and pyros. We're just going to make a beeline right for that. Alright, once you got that, do a quick turn. So you're gonna go up the staircase here. Keep in mind that there's a zombie right through this door here. If you're not careful, he can surprise you, especially if this is your first run. Alright, to get back there, you're gonna run up here. The reason why we take this route is so we can drop the ladder down. Having that ladder lowered is actually really helpful for later on. You don't actually have to, but it saves time down the line.
Gotta put this out.
Alright, now as we go in here, we need to try to get as close to the door. Yep.
Someone
Make sure you get as close to the door as you can and try to interact. It will save so much time if you do that while the sound is playing off. Now just run up here and follow Nikolai. We're gonna run down here. Alright, now we have to watch out for the doggy boys. They're very fast, so we're trying to get in between them there. What you want to try and do, because of how fast they move, is wait until they're close enough to each other, then launch your rocket. Because if they're too far away, the one in the back isn't going to get caught up from the explosion. Alright, so once you walk in here, immediately put a rocket right there. And then take that guy up by shooting the window. Make sure you grab the hip pouch that's in here.
Oh, it smells like... Oh, I don't even want to think about it.
And these are important. Make sure you grab these. Alright, skip that little hentai-inducing thing. We're going to use one of our green herbs. Now there's another green herb in here that we need to make sure we grab as a bit of a safety net in case we mess up. So we're just gonna go grab that. If you hear anything crawling around, make sure you shoot. Okay, here, do a quick turn, make sure nothing's following you. Just be safe.
Here we go.
Now wait for the spawn. It's gonna come out right here. Yep. After you spawn, shoot him and run right for this ladder. And we're just gonna keep going. You can do speedruns without the infinite ammo weapons, but the rocket launcher makes it so easy there's no reason not to. Just be careful because the bugs can spawn just about anywhere in here. Alright. Now get ready for these. Put one there. There you go. Put one there because you just saw one go. The reason why I stopped at the turning is because I heard it moving. If you actually get hit, it takes more time than you would have initially. So it's best just to shoot him right away. Alright, so once we get to this panel here, we're going to do a quick turn. And shoot the guy behind us.
Done.
Alright, now quick turn.
Time to get the hell out of here.
Shoot him. Shoot there. Just gonna keep moving. Just keep moving, moving, moving. Alright, let's not get surprised there. Ideally, you're supposed to just run through. He just took a second or two off of our time. Now, that's pretty much as close to an ideal route for that as you can get. We didn't wind up needing to use two, so that was nice. Now, if you're doing the only 2 healing items per run thing, is yeah, that would have been your only one. So try to be very sparing. Now we're gonna have the Kool-Aid Man encounter here. Let's see if he has some sort of ultra instinct this time. The last speedrun was pretty rocky. Right, that did not knock you down. There he goes. He is very tanky lately. I don't know why. Did they buff him and I just didn't know about it? Alright, skip this. We are going to actually take this route this time. Last time we didn't take it because there were actually more zombies than there were supposed to be. So this time we're just going to go through here. Once he drops down, make sure you put a rocket right at his feet. That way, even if he dodges it, because if you shoot him directly, he can actually just sort of ultra instinct dodge out of the way. So try and hit his feet, that way even if he does dodge you, you can actually still catch him with the explosion. Good rule of thumb when you're fighting Nemesis. Now it's FA2, RE3, and then SA2.
The train is stopped at Redstone Street. We need to reach Fox Park Station. Can you program that in?
Hey, I'm Super Cop. Consider it done.
And I just went past SA. Don't do that.
Valid route confirmed.
Carlos, it's me. I finished inputting the subway route.
Jill, you are amazing. Tough as nails, too. Hurry back to the station. We'll make sure the subway's ready to depart.
Fortunately, you can't skip this, so you just sort of gotta sit through it. Now, you are going to have one of those tentacle boys as soon as you come out here. Make sure you shoot right there.
What the fuck?
Now, when you're playing on Nightmare, there will be tentacle boys that drop from there, so be careful. Go right back through the diner here. Skip that cutscene. Shoot right at his feet. Once again, we shoot at his feet because we don't want to. Ooh, right up her. Oh, that is going to be a horrible trip to the doctors. But we shoot at his feet, that way he doesn't ultra instinct dodge. He's gonna be caught. He can sometimes grab you, so you can shoot him if you want. Now we're gonna go right down to Carlos, aka Best Boy. Jill, can you go down these stairs any slower?
Come on!
Oh! Simmer down there, Eager McGee. Also, he just dealt some damage. It's a good thing I had these. He almost killed me. I'm going to try not to use any more healing items this run, that way we can say we did the no healing item challenge too. Alright, so now we just interact with this. Come on. I don't hear the big boy moving, but better safe than sorry. Now these doors are unskippable, so you unfortunately have to sit. Make sure you skip that.
Another way out.
Now we're going straight for the battery pack, so ignore the grenade launcher.
Oh, what was that? Oh, God. I'm definitely burning these clothes.
Alright, so you're gonna make a hard right here. If you wanted the grenade launcher, you make sure you go straight there. Holy sh! What the hell? That was supposed to be an insta-kill. That was supposed to have been an instant kill. What just happened? Alright.
Oh,
Guess he's a little bit bulkier than I remember from my old hardcore speedrun. Then again, that doesn't explain Nemesis
definitely
tanking
burning
rockets
this
on standard for the standard speedrun either. So maybe, I don't know, maybe they nerfed the rocket launcher or something. Let's make sure to use 2 rockets this time.
What the fuck was that?
I just hope whatever's going on doesn't affect the hunters. Alright, there's gonna be 2 more of the big boys. One right there. And he's dead. Alright, got 1 more coming up. I probably should have grabbed the stars manual now I'm thinking about it. Next time I buy a chest, I'll make sure to grab it. Which I think is actually going to be right before the big Nemesis fight on top of the sky roof. Whatever the hell it's called. It's a building that's under construction. I don't remember what it's called. And there's going to be 1 more here. This should be the last I'll think one. Now there is another hip pouch up here, but we're not going to grab it just because the battery animation takes so long. And we are playing on New Game Plus, so we have the extra 2 packs anyway. So we're not going in there to grab that. But if you're doing a normal run, make sure you get the hip pouch that's in there. You will save so much inventory space because of it. Skip the cutscene there. Now just climb up here and get to the cutscene. You'll notice as soon as the camera turns. Now run as far as left as you can there. Go in. As soon as Jill turns around, that's your cutscene. There's also a save room right in that door there if you're playing on this normally. Alright, I don't like dealing with this guy personally, just because sometimes the dodge doesn't work with him, so I like to just blow him up. Alright, make sure you go to the next floor. Don't actually be an idiot like me sometimes and try and turn there. You want to make sure you go onto this floor here. Just run right across. Skip that. As soon as Jill looks away, that's your cutscene. Make sure you skip it. With that one, you can tell it's a cutscene because out of the corner of your eye on your right, you'll see the tentacle coming up. That's when you skip. Let's just go this way. Unfortunately, this isn't a cutscene, so that long ladder has to happen. Go this way. As soon as she makes that jump, make sure the cutscene there. Alright, here's where I'm going to pick up the manual, because I was an idiot and didn't grab it earlier. Now we're just going to go right up to here. Now, the strat for the Nemesis boss fight is basically just hit him and don't stop. It's really simple, but you can Ultra Instinct dodge sometimes, so make sure you shoot his foot initially. Basically, just gonna keep flinch locking him down.
still kicking?
See, there's your ultra instinct dodge. And he's good. Alright, just keep moving. Now we're gonna pretty much make a beeline right for Kendo's. I also like to grab the herbs that's in his shop there, just as an extra little safety net, just in case you actually need the item. I'm going to try not to use it though, just because, make it a little easier. Don't actually have to interact with any of them, just run right past. The second you get past this white car, you're generally out of their range anyway, so they'll stop following you. So just going right in here. The reason why I try to grab that herb there is because it's pretty much right in front of you. There's no reason not to grab it.
If you're heading to the station, take that out in front of the shop, okay?
So we're just going to run over here. Now this guy that's laying down, we don't have to actually rocket him, because by the time he gets up and starts to follow us, we're already going to be inside the house anyway, so we're just going to ignore him outright. Just run in here. Alright, now here's rocket enemies, so make sure you're careful.
Rocket launcher? Really?
I like to try and down him right here. Alright, let's go. Alright, so as long as you keep moving, you don't gotta worry about the tentacle boy right there. But if you do take your time, he can whack you through the front, so be careful. Alright, so for this, just sort of keep moving. On the third rocket dodge. Alright, once we get down here, there's going to be a radio call, so be careful. And now let's get our Indiana Jones on. As soon as that stops, quick turn, go right down these stairs. As soon as that passes, you run back. Alright, you can hear an enemy behind you. Alright, there's best boy Carlos right there. Not bad for only one death, we're at 29 minutes.
Carlos?
That death
I
was
know
kind
we
of
didn't get off to a
bullshit,
great
though.
start, but thanks for the save.
Hey,
I'm used to those big
saved
boys
my
dying
ass
in
first.
one hit.
you're a hell of a lot braver than me.
Well, what matters is that we can get everyone out of the city now.
Yeah, you'll be safe.
We basically just have to wait for his gate.
What about you?
From the sound of it, I won't be catching the train.
Why not?
No, there'll be new orders. If it means I can help save the city, it's fine by me.
Ideally, once it gets to Jill's head, that's when you want to start running into the thing, but I wasn't paying attention. Now just wait for the game to load.
All right, keep your head screwed on, Romeo. This is the police station.
You sure? It looks like a
Just
cemetery.
run right
to me.
through here for the cutscene. Now this bothers me about RE2 because Tyrell and Carlos bust through those wood planks there. Right there. Yet they're still sealed up when Leon comes rolling in like 12 hours.
It's open!
So I'm not sure
Where'd
if
that
like
cop
Marvin actually went back out there and reboarded it,
Don't know, don't care.
or what.
We got a
but
job to do.
that should
Our
actually
intel's
be.
still worth a damn than Bard's in the Star's office.
We're gonna store all this. Yeah, that should still be on board when Leon shows up, but it's not. Gonna grab the recovery coins, and that's it.
Let's find him and take him into custody.
Now we just gotta wait for him to do his thing.
Custody? I thought this was a rescue.
Carlos, take a look at this. I've located the Star's office. Remember, Bard had access to Umbrella's darkest secrets. He knows we'll try to keep him under our thumbs.
So this search and rescue mission is really more like find and detain. Right. Good to know.
I'll open the shutter so you can get through.
You stay here and find out what's been going on here at the station.
Call you if I find anything. Hey!
So now we'll
careful.
just go through
Yeah.
here.
You too, man.
This is actually a cutscene as soon as Carlos opens the door.
What the hell was that thing? Here we go.
Now, a nightmare, that's actually the liquor that pops through. So be careful of that. As soon as we walk through, drop the rocket. Alright. He turned around faster than I thought he was going to. But admittedly, I should have also actually rocketed right at the corner.
Kinda fucked up shooting cops.
Alright, so we're gonna go right to the third floor here. He is actually a zombie, so make sure you don't fall for that. This one up here is dead though, so you're actually free game with that one. After this, we're gonna go right back down to the armory. Now there will be a liquor in the hall as soon as we go back down here, so be careful. Right as soon as you come around this corner. Yep. Now I'm shooting a second one, just to be safe. Alright, now where was it? It's right here. Alright, now I think it was 104 we needed. Yep. The reason I did that is because there was a zombie on the other side of the thing. So just take him out. Now there's going to be a zombie that drops from here onto the floor. Just run right past. You do not need to deal with it. So as soon as you get to the locker room here, you're going to be out of his range. Skip that, then run right to this. Alright, get ready to skip.
It sucks to be popular.
Put 2 rockets down.
One at a time, take a number.
Hit him as soon as he comes through. Now there's another liquor right as soon as we come.
This is bargain.
Alright, I guess he only requires the 1. So I guess it was just the thick boy that they changed. Alright, so as soon as you
This'll
come
take
in
some
here,
time.
do
Look
a quick
around,
turn
see
and
if you-
rock through here. Now we are Jill again. And get ready for the second Nemesis boss fight. Unfortunately, we can't actually skip the door turning, which I actually hate because it takes so long. Fun fact, if you didn't pick up the grenade launcher in the sewer on a normal playthrough, it will be right there. Pass it right. The reason they do that is because you actually need the grenade launcher for the next fight. Now we're gonna make a beeline right for the bridge.
Walker's still alive. I can't stay here.
Since I happen to skip. Now this isn't a cutscene for some reason, so we just keep moving. Now right here is the cutscene. Now same strat as before. Basically hit him and do not give him any room. I messed that up a bit because I got stunned on his roar. So for this, now we just gotta wait for him to do his whole run around thing and we're wasting time. As soon as he drops again though, make sure you start reloading. Now this should be his last rotation. Yep. Now just keep at him. There we go.
Come on, you're gonna crap out on me now?
Now we just run to this wall and wait for the cutscene. Alright, cutscene. And there should be one more cutscene before we switch to Carlos.
Okay.
Alright, we are the best boy again, so let's get rolling. Alright, so we're gonna run here and immediately rocket this room.
I don't got time for this!
Remember, don't run straight to the door because she will push in.
Welcome to the
Do not pick that up. Wait until you actually have the recording before you do it.
Into the intercom.
Wrong way. What am I doing with my life? This guy will never be a zombie, so always just run right past. It's a jump scare. Now this guy that's going to be on the ground here, once you actually grab the key, he triggers and becomes active, so you want to shoot him before you actually do the second run. So for this, we just want to run this way. Jump out. Ideally, you could go to the next window, but I feel like that one's a little bit better. That's just my opinion on it, though. Now that we have the key, we're going to go straight to the offices. Now, if you didn't take this guy out normally, he would be standing right there and he would get an easy grab on you. Also, the dead zombies in here are a bit of a fake out for Carlos's run through the hospital. They only become active when you're playing on Jill. So all these bodies in here, just paying them no mind. You want to come to this corner right here? Make sure you interact with this locker. If you get the one next to it, you get forced into a small kind of cutscene where a body falls out and it just takes up too much time. Alright, now we're gonna have our first hunter right here. As soon as we interact with this door. Alright, so one still kills him.
Jesus Christ!
Now we got this key card, we're gonna go ahead and go this way. We're just gonna run right through here. ignore the zombies that come out here. We don't need to bother with them. If you were doing a normal run, though, you would actually have to deal with them, but we're just going right for broke. Alright, as soon as you go in this room, make sure you rocket right about here. That way you can catch both the zombies on that. Alright, that's one. That's two. What? Nani? I thought I saw the first one die on that first rocket. That's my beat. I guess he was still kind of flailing around. I just mixed that up. In my defense, I just got back from work a little while ago. So, oh well. Alright, so now we are just going to run back. We have what we need, so we're just going to jump through here. Alright, now instead of going to the staircase, we're actually going to go back through here. And now we're going to grab the tape recorder.
All I wanted to know was what the
As soon as it says Nathaniel Bard, that's
place.
when the door can
Who do
happen.
you think you're talking to? I'm goddamn Nathaniel Bard. I'm the best.
You don't actually have to listen to the rest of the recording.
Bard. Tyrell.
As soon as he says Tyrell, that's your cutscene. Alright, now come over here and interact with the computer.
Is it here? All right, Joe. Hang tight.
Once again, make sure you skip the radio call. Alright, now, this hunter's gonna drop through here. You don't have to... You're a bulky boy! You don't have to kill him. You can actually run through here without actually being hit by him. But I like to kill him. Just makes things a little bit easier. That way you don't have to rush.
You're gonna be okay, Joe.
Just
Gotta grab some gear. Okay, now the fun shit begins.
I'm going to grab the battery real quick. That's going to be important later. Now, as for our time in this section, it doesn't really matter. We just gotta make sure we keep killing the zombies. Pretty much every time we see one come in, just shoot it. You want to try and maintain your position right around this printer just so you can get the best view of the room. So as you see pretty much all of the windows. You got that one. That one's behind the pillar, but you can't see where they drop. Then you've got that one and that one right there. In my opinion, this is the best spot to actually be at. And now we basically just wait until that drops to about midway down. Then the power's going to go out and a hunter's going to come out right through here. We're going to kill him and then run back in and restore power. Then after that, we just come back to our printer here and hold position until the next hunter spawns. Then we need to make sure we kill the hunter immediately because he can insta-kill us. And that's pretty much it. That's all we gotta really worry about in this encounter. Alright, it's midway down, so the power's about to go out any second now. Yep. Now we wait until the power he starts banging on the doors. We're just gonna shoot right here. Now he's dead, we run in. Hit the power. Quick turn back. As you're flinching, make sure you turn out to the main room, that way you can shoot the zombies that spawn. Once these shutters get to about here-ish, that's when the zombies will stop spawning and we can just chill for a sec. But if you're playing through a section normally, use literally anything you have. Because this is the last time you'll be playing as Carlos. Also, if you want, you can use this as a safe room because zombies will not spawn in it. Just something you can know. Alright, so once it gets about midway down, that's when the hunter's going to come in. And it's almost always through this window. But I have seen it come through this window too. Yep, there he is. Take him out. It's rare. I've only seen him actually come through this window once while I was doing my nightmare mode, so that might have been why. But it is possible for him to come through there. Alright, as soon as this cutscene ends, hit that, then run over here.
Maybe you can knock the pillar down with that explosive.
Now we just sort of trigger spam this. Right now, we got a couple more cutscenes, then we can play as Jill again.
Right. Yes, I'm not talking you out of this. Storage facility.
Now, normally you could explore the hospital, get more supplies, but we're just not even going to bother with that. Also, keep in mind that's the last use of the lockpick, so if you want, you can throw it away now. Just run straight.
Oh, this must be the way underground.
Alright, now interact with this, and then you're gonna run right to that side there by the trunk's front. That way you don't wait over there until you actually stop moving, you can just sort of run forward.
How is it no one in the hospital ever noticed all this?
Alright, just go ahead and interact with this one. We're at about 50 minutes now, so almost an hour. We're not doing too bad, honestly. Now we're going to spend about 3 minutes in this next section. Make sure you grab that hip pouch if you need it. You honestly don't need to grab it if you get the one from the other room, but I like to grab it.
I must admit, I respect your tenacity, but I'm afraid our
I'm just
games
gonna go
end.
ahead and run right here and interact with this.
Is over.
By the time that zombie gets up enough to actually hurt us, we're already moved away. So just rock him and run right back. And move right here. This way you're directly in front of the little fuse thing, so you're just gonna run right here and grab this. Now on the higher difficulties, there will be an L thick boy right down here, so make sure you rock it below before you actually move. Now we got the doggy boys. There'll be one more, yep. Make sure you take out both of them or they will kill you. Alright, you don't need to kill him, but I don't have good luck with that dodge, so I just rocket him right away. So for this one, we're just going to ignore this room here and make a beeline to the next fuse. Make sure you interact with this. Don't run past it like an idiot, like I have a bad habit of doing. Get down the ladder. As soon as that comes down, shoot the side of the door. You don't need to kill every zombie, but you do need to kill the ones that come out first. Alright, now for the elf thick boy. Just gonna sort of stun him and kill him and then run up here. Now we go back to this room. Go ahead and rock it as soon as you come in. Make sure you get the white boy in the back, because he will provide trouble. Make sure you unlock this, then run through here. Alright, there will be one last hunter here. Alright, he's down.
Alright, here goes.
Alright, now we're just going to install the fuses. There is actually an in-game achievement if you do this in under 5 minutes, which is the strat and route that I just showed you, so if you need it, that's something you can do. You are not supposed to be up still, so I'm just going to rocket you. He should have died in that initial rocket launch, but I guess he was out of range. Alright, now we're just going to interact with this real quick.
Got away.
All you need to do is interact and back right out. Now, there's not much you can do to speed this part up, but...
We'll find the vaccine up ahead.
Alright, Tara, let's move. Yeah, 54 minutes, we're making good time.
Sure you don't need to stop?
Stop and do what? I got your back.
Alright, let's get this done.
As soon as you get to the door, it's a cutscene, just start moving. Alright, now for this, we're going to run straight upstairs and grab the key card. Alright, so if I'm remembering the vaccine combo, it's mid, high, low. Once we get both the components, that's what you're going to want to enter. As soon as you start to go to the keypad, that's your cutscene. Back out. Do a quick turn and come back down here.
Override complete.
Fortunately, you have to sit through that. I like to take these white boys out first, because that way you can just run through. Kill her.
I might be able to use this to synthesize the vaccine.
Perhaps, perhaps. What? You're supposed to be dead, sir. I rocketed you. You're supposed to be dead. Don't tell me these guys are alive too. And it's a good thing I picked that up in Kendo's. I hear something moving. Grab that. You know what? No. But that is why I like to pick up the extra herb from Kendo's shop. That is precisely why.
This must be what.
Shoot him, because he will kill you. Come over here and interact with this. This door's gonna open as you run, be careful.
Okay, this looks like I might be used in vaccine development.
Ideally, you want to actually do that while you're on the elevator, but we're not finishing this in under an hour anyway, so I figured why not do it. Alright, get ready for the hunters. Alright, make sure both of them are dead. On Nightmare and Inferno, I'm pretty sure more spawn, so be careful. Now, I heard something moving down here. Now, what was it? Where the hell is it? I knew it! Knew there was another one. Alright, so after we put this in, it's basically just boss fight galore. The only one I'm really worried about is the
vaccine synthesis.
big nemesis fight, because on hardcore Inferno and Nightmare, it's kind of... he can be kind of cancer. He goes from basically being really easy to almost a Dark Souls level boss in the final two.
Synthesizing vaccine.
Also, you can skip that. I forgot to do that, by the way. Once you interact with this, it's another cutscene. Just go right here. Now, once Jill puts her arm towards the grate here, that's your cutscene. And you just hold forward. After you go enough distance, that will explode and you can move on to the next encounter.
What in God's name is this place?
Now this is pretty much the exact same as the sort of clockish tower fight, but you can also knock him down with those red things there. They sort of paralyze him. Now what you want to kind of do is move backwards
Jill, is that...
as you shoot, because you want to try and avoid his slow roar there. Because you do not want him to stun you. Alright, now we just gotta wait for him to stop, and then we can start shooting him for the final bit of damage.
Look out!
Come on. Alright, there it is. We got it.
Nikolai, where did you go?
Alright, now the final fight can
I
be a
have to
little
get
bit
that
cancer,
vaccine
so
back.
I'm probably going to try and pick up some healing items. Alright. Pretty sure they're all down here, actually. Alright, so what do you want to do? Activate the rail cannon immediately? Because you can't actually get him to his final phase unless you use it.
that, did you? How about some more?
Alright, try not to let him hit you. Because he can flip walk you on this and the next two difficulties. Now, for hardcore, you actually only have enough time to push one of these in, so you have to be careful. See? On standard and normal, you have enough time to push it two,
I'm gonna put you right back on your ass.
but not on the next two difficulties. Alright. There should be a healing item somewhere. There we go. There's also one more healing item if you need it. Alright, there we go. As you try and push him down the second and third time, you want to kind of already be on the side of
You think I don't know how to
the
fuck you up?
actual thing you need to push, that way so you can get to it faster. Like, while he does that, I'm trying to grab his first aid spray. Oof, that Ultra Instinct dodge though. Alright, still need one or two more. There it is. Alright, and we got it! As soon as we push this in though, we need to move because he has an instant kill if we're too close.
I am sick of your shit.
We need to get right back to the railgun. Unfortunately, this isn't a cutscene, so you have to do it.
Come on!
Once she says commando, that is your cutscene, so make sure you skip. Alright, so you're just gonna go up this ladder here. Now the aim for Jill in this next encounter is gonna be a little bit wonky, but make sure that you hit Nikolai and not Carlos. If you hit Carlos or you miss, it counts as a death. Well, I mean, not technically, it won't actually count as a death on your score at the end of this, but it will eat up some time on your speed. But yeah, fun fact, if you
I can still catch him.
wanted to do a deathless run, if you die against Nikolai here, it actually doesn't even count on the actual score. Alright, we got it! We got it, boys! Alright, so we are at what? Alright, at an hour and 24 seconds. Wait. I died. No. There's supposed to be a death there. I messed up on the big boys in the sewer, and I thought I only needed the one rocket on hardcore. Apparently I need two. I got eaten by one of the big boys. There's supposed to be a death on that count. So that's a little bit off, but yeah. That is the speedrun for hardcore. I might do a nightmare one if people want to see that. But not tonight. I gotta get up for work early tomorrow, so I am going to go ahead and end things here. I want to thank y'all for watching, and you have a great night.